The Buckeyes, okay? I personally, I was going to say people everywhere, but at least me, I was surprised how they seemed to be contained. Maybe I shouldn't have been as soon as the Jackson Smith-Njigba injury happened. But that said, I haven't seen Ohio State, even against the biggest beasts in college football, go 5 drives out of their first 6 with only 1 score. I haven't seen that much in my entire life, let alone in the last few years. So here's the overreaction from my end. Ohio State does not have the best offense in college football. Maybe it's crazy to call that an overreaction, but I think everyone consensus preseason thought this was clearly the most talented offense in the sport. I'm saying they don't have it. George, am I wrong?
You are absolutely wrong. You watch the best offense in college football go out and for 4 quarters rediscover themselves, reinvent themselves, and still dominate. They didn't put up 51, they put up 21, but they didn't have their fastball. Take any team in any sport. Take Steph Curry off the Golden State Warriors, or maybe Klay Thompson, like either one. Go to the Yankees and take Aaron Judge out of there. Can they still go up against the Dodgers and get it done? Like, they went up against a top 5 team and they had their game plan all set and scripted, and this is what we're going to do, and it's all buttoned down. And then out goes your home run hitter. He's out first quarter. He gives you an effort in the second half, and he can't quite do it. And it's not like he's being double teamed and you got to scheme around the fact that they're taking him out of the game. He's not on the field. So everybody else now has to step up. They were still in sync, and they showed, yes, normally we're an electric thoroughbred out here. Keep up with us. Oh, now the game has changed into a ground and pound UFC fight. How many teams that are normally a thoroughbred can switch over to being in ground and pound? Ohio State did. They ran the ball between the tackles. They brutalized. They went to the body. They were able to sustain. And then they kind of started to kind of relish it as the game went on. CJ Stroud didn't throw for 450, Felder. He threw for about the mid 200s. But third down, they were efficient. All their short yardage stuff, they were efficient. And when they needed plays, they got it done. Yes, that's the best offense. You just didn't see them at the peak of their powers, which is scarier than seeing them the other way, which you predicted they would be.
Yeah, they made do with what they had, and it speaks to how important Jackson Smith-Njigba is to them. I also, like, honestly, and George, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if JT Barrett's the quarterback of this football team this year, right now in that football game, they probably still beat the wheels off of Notre Dame, like, in a big way, because he was so good at running with a lead blocker. When it comes to ground and pound, I think JT Barrett, he belongs in the same discussion as Tim Tebow when it comes to running the football.
Agreed.
And he doesn't get his proper, so I wanted to give him that.
Agreed.
But no, I really specifically running with a lead blocker. There's no better. There are very few that were better than him. So yeah, I think they're still the best offense. And let me ask you this, Greg, as we wrap it up. Let me ask you this: You want to play against them?
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't. Listen, I'm from the state of Michigan, man. I got my one last year. I don't need to see them ever again if I had my way about it. And look, Michigan fans won't like me saying that, but hell no, I do not. I do think the Steph Curry comp is a bit something for me with the wide receiver. Look, he's a great wide receiver. He's the best in college football. I get that, but I mean, Curry is someone who transcended an entire sport. I don't know that I view what Smith-Njigba can do.
Pick your guy. Pick your guy. Pick your big.
It's Memphis without Ja.
Okay, yeah, I can see that a little more. Maybe he's the engine, right?
And a big shout out to Memphis. They won 80% of their games, but that goes to coaching. That goes to everybody else digging in. That goes to them understanding what the collective has to be. Of course, we need Ja in here, but without him, knuckle up. And that's what Ohio State was able to do. That's scary. The best football player in college football is not on the field with us tonight, and we still have the number 5 team in college football in here to come see us. Oh, we got to rock. We got to rock.
Yeah, and they got it done. They got it done without the big plays too. 3 plays over 20 yards all game. And to your guys' point, to still grind that out, to still get a victory against the top 5 opponent.
Hold on a second.
Impressive.
To your point, how many times a big-time, high-powered offense, a big thoroughbred offense like that, Felder, would get frustrated and impatient and start to press and reach for the big opportunities? When you live on chunk plays, when you're accustomed to getting 30, 80 yards on 3 plays, and now all of a sudden we got to put a 12-yard drive together, like those guys start to feel caged up. They start doing things outside of their character. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, we saw that. Good grief. What was that? Is that 2013, 2014 Holgerson when they had Dana Holgerson when he was at West Virginia, and they had Geno Smith with Tavon Austin and the other Stedman Bailey.
Oh.
And teams started playing umbrella coverage over the top of them. And instead of taking those plays that were 12 and down, that were wide open,
to shoot through it.
They tried to play through it. And I'm like, yeah, but there's somebody over there. You shouldn't be doing this. And so that's exactly what Ohio State has the ability, but they also have the personnel to decide, you know what? Let's just ball our fist up and we're going to punch our way through this. So I thought that was interesting.
Punch our way through it.
Yeah.
And if you look in that room there, Greg, the 5-star sitting in the O-line room, there's a couple 4-stars chilling with him, and the 5-stars in that running back room. Oh, and there's some 4-stars in there. Like, what's up, dog? What's up? What up?
Rubbing their Birdman hand rub.
Whatever it needs to be. If we go ground and pound, then so be it. We ground and pound. We already established on this show after 12, Field of 12 after dark, Ohio State versus the Big 12 All-Star team. It's going to go to Columbus.
Wow.
It's already been established, sir. It's already been established.
All right. I can't look. I'm not here to revisit that. I'm not here to be the jury on that. I'll let that fly.
What's going on, guys? Rob Doster here, the founder of the Field of 68 and the Field of 12 Media Networks. I wanted to take a quick minute to let you guys know about an exciting new project that we have been working on for the last 3 months. The Almanac, an all-encompassing preview of the 2022-23 college basketball season. We spoke with every single Division I head coach to give you a robust and accurate preview for all 363 Division I college basketball teams. We have predictions for conference finishes for all 32 leagues. We have features on the best freshmen, the best big men, the breakout stars, the coaches on the hot seat, so much more. It is 600,000 words of sheer happiness for the college basketball fan in your life. The Almanac is going to be available for digital purchase on September 26th for just $19.99, but you can pre-order it today using the promo code HOOPS and save 20%. Just hit the link in the description below.